Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A very extensive work had been done upon the habits, the attitude, the mindset of the successful people, and there has emerged certain things which are very much important to each and everyone else who is going to become a success seeker, who is going to become a happy person, a satisfied person, or having a sort of glittering career. It is all really important because, on the one hand, it is not having any sort of technical jargon in it and simplicity, but apart from the simplicity, there is quite a lot of efficacy in it as well. And being so simple and being so effective, certain points which have been taken out of that research are going to be presented here. Rather, it will not be wrong if I say that there are only hardly one, two, three things which have been seen amongst these people as the very prominent, very firm habits of theirs, which are there, which should be there to be imitated by all the people who want to become, who want to lead a successful career and a successful life as a whole. Look, first of all, we need to understand that why human being is a superior creature as compared to the rest of the creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is because of the knowledge, it is because of the information, and that is also mentioned in glorious Quran that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has, unlike the angels questioned that why are you creating another creation, like if at all we are there to worship you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replied that whatever sort of so the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taught us the names of the things, and the names here actually mean the knowledge about all those things, the universe which a person can access, which this creation will keep accessing, developing, moving forward, and conquering whatever is there in the universe, as far as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the capacity, the capability. What I'm talking about here, about this thing, it is because we need to gather knowledge, we need to learn, and we need to improve our learning as much as possible. As for the knowledge is concerned, as for the learning is concerned, there is no substitute to it. Whatever we want to do, we need to learn it. If at all we are a worker, we need to learn a certain skills so that we could be hired, or we can become a kind of self-employed person on the basis of that particular learning, on the basis of that particular skill. But if at all we are the manager managing the thing, again we do have to learn it, because what are the management tips and how the things and the people can be managed, because management is whatever, either the management of working as a worker, whatever we are going to do, we need to learn certain skills, we need to gather knowledge. As for the knowledge is concerned, as for the informations are concerned, there is no and absolutely no substitute to it. We need to gather as much as information, as much as knowledge, as good as the skills, I think we as possible. We need to keep enhancing these information, this piece of knowledge, and then the skills. Because as far as these things are concerned, whoever gains the supremacy, because there is a kind of competition, which is always going on between the different people and between the different companies, between the different countries as well. Whoever wins will be winning it because they are having more information, more knowledge, and more skills, and then being able to utilize, to take the maximum advantage of all what they are possessing. So there is no substitute, absolutely no substitute to the information, to the knowledge, to the skills. So we need to keep learning. We need to keep learning on a constant basis. We need to keep enhancing our capability on a constant basis, because this thing alone is going to ensure us that we are going to become a good performer. We are going to have a place in the society for ourselves. If we are a state, then we need to make a proper place for ourselves in amongst the community, amongst the nation. Why? Because again there is a kind of competition going on, not only between the individuals but between the companies as well, and not only between the companies but between the countries as well. So for all, at all the level, whatever we are trying to do, I think we need to become more and more and even more competent. As for this competency is concerned, it is based on more information, more knowledge, and more skills, obviously. And with the passage of time, we need to take care of our health on the one hand, because as for the health is concerned, unless and until we are healthy enough, we will not be able to learn, and we will not be able to apply all what we have learned. We cannot take proper advantages of whatever we are possessing, whatever we have learned. And for that reason, we need to work upon our safety, we need to work upon our health, we need to work upon learning all of this thing. And then I think so we need to keep enhancing our financial capability and leverage at the same time, because all of these things are really the very basis of our successes. Because just surviving is not enough. We need to become competent, we need to learn, we need to move forward, we need to achieve, and we need to become a winner and a victorious person. All of that would be possible on the basis of more knowledge, on the basis of more skills, on the basis of all that. So dear friends, never hesitate to start learning, no matter whatever is the age, no matter whatever are the circumstances and the situation, because it is the learning only which can take out which can take us out of the current mess, and which can take us toward the heights of the success. So it is as simple. I think there is a little doubt in it. Without the shadow of doubt, all the countries and all the nations and all the companies and all the individuals who have performed better as compared to the other people, they have survived on the learning and improving, and also knowledge and information, the skills and all what is needed. Nothing is more important than the learning, nothing is as important as the learning. Why do we forget it? And if at all we have forgotten it, if at all we have failed to make it as the number one priority in our life, so this is the reason that we are so unsuccessful amongst the community of the nations, amongst the nations and the countries and the companies and the individuals. So this is the sole way to our success. Whatever skills are needed to survive in the market, whatever needs to be learned to be able to survive, to be able to thrive. Not only the survival is not enough, we need to thrive as well, we need to prosper as well, and that will not be possible unless and until we are competent enough. We will not have never be able to become a competent person unless and until we have better learning of the information, better learning of the knowledge, and even we need to equip ourselves in a far better manner as for the skills are concerned. So these skills are have become our lifeline. If at all you get an opportunity to travel to China, you will be able to see that the people are really more hardworking. But as far their hard work is concerned, it is not being done on a blind basis. It is not being done like an animal or a bull or a horsepower. Rather, whatever they are doing, they have learned skills, and they are more skilled workers and the cheaper skilled workers throughout the world. So if at all either we as a country, as a company, or as an individual, if at all we want to survive well, survive honorably, if at all we want to thrive, we want to prosper, so all of that will be based upon one thing, and this one thing basis our learning. The more we are curious, the more we are interested, the more we are committed as far the learning is concerned, I think we will keep moving forward, we will keep developing, because we have become more competent. And as far our competency is concerned, that is based upon the knowledge, upon the skills. So it is actually directly linked. It will our knowledge and skill will commensurate our income, our status, our position, our honors in the world. So if at all I an individual, you are an individual, I think we need to focus, we need to concentrate upon the process of learning, what to learn, whatever, wherever we want to develop, wherever we want to excel, wherever we want to perform better as compared to the other people. We need to learn in that particular field, and learning will ensure our progress and prosperity. We are desperate to gain, but maybe we are a scattered mind. We are unable to understand, and nobody has taught us well, nobody has trained us well. But once we are older adults, once we know all that, once we are able to compare the nations, the companies, or at least the individuals, so it becomes our responsibility to rely upon we ourselves, to focus upon our learning. Learning only will ensure our success and nothing else. If at all someone else unfortunately could not learn during the first few decades of their life, it does not mean that they cannot learn it later on. As far this learning is concerned, it must be continued throughout our life. In our religion, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that you need to learn from the cradle to the grave, from the lap of your mom to your grave. Keep learning the knowledge. And there is a very famous proverb that seek knowledge. If at all you do have to travel to China, so my dear friends and fellows, if at all we do get an opportunity to travel to the world, if at all we do get an opportunity to travel to China, we will come to know it is their knowledge, it is their skills, and it is their skills actually which has made them being able to dominate the whole of the world. Today China is dominating the whole of the world as far the industrial development is concerned. So for that reason we need to learn from them. They are more hardworking people than any other nation on earth. They are more skilled, they are more curious, they are absolutely interested to keep enhancing the level of their skills. And I believe this is the sole way, this is the sole reason that they are that much developed. If at all we are so serious in developing, in prospering, in moving forward, in outperforming other people and companies, then we need to focus and to concentrate upon our learning, the informations, the knowledge, the skills. So that must be rather our top priority in the life. If at all, unless and until we don't make it a top priority in our life, we will never be able to live honorably amongst the nations, amongst the companies and the individuals. So all the people who are conscious, careful, and curious about living honorably a life in this world, so they need to do that. Learning and the skills and the gaining, acquiring the skills, it must be our top priority in the life.